Yep, there it is. Lone Star Hiking Trail, head number 1. Richards with an S, not Son. There's parking lot. Miss Charlotte had dropped me off earlier. So, pack's on. We're ready to go, all excited. Pick the trekking poles up over here. Don't forget them standing there for sure. There we are. Tapping in. Mile 0. We're headed east. 97 of them, counting down. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit excited. So let's get to walking. See what this day brings us. Alrighty. Here's a quick look around. About 35 degrees this morning, starting out a little cool. Lone Star Trail, March 18th, I believe, 2022. Morning time. Let's get to moving, get my hands warmed up. So we'll check back in as we see stuff. You can hear we're walking the wrong side of the road here for a ways, and as we go through the woods. So alrighty, I'm going to get my gloves on and get my hands warmed up and get to moving. It's a little cool. All right, first little trailhead. I think this part of the forest over here has lots of little loops and stuff you can do. So we're headed that way. Oh. There's a little look down the trail. So, whew. A little cool this morning for sure. So, and I think if the forecast holds, we're going to have some days that's up in the 80s, so that may be a little hot. Alright, here we go. Well, there we are. First mile 1. We're just cruising along now. So, finally starting to get a little warmth in the old body. It's kind of cold this morning for sure. So, alright, here we go. Here we are at mile 2. Just moving right along. So far so good. Body's fresh. Very beautiful out here in the woods. So lots of big pine trees and bush undergrowth, scrubby bushes undergrowth. Don't know what all that is, but it is very pretty. So we're just kind of still cruising along. Alrighty, this is the second one of these little ponds. There was this one right as you started the trail that we've come across. Some of these little drainages, draws, creeks, I wouldn't call them creeks, so they'd probably dry up because the soil's pretty sandy here. I've come across, so but both of those is decent enough water to filter out of. I wouldn't have a problem filtering out either one of them. A little murky, but that's just the way it is. That's about mile 2.5 maybe, somewhere in there's where that thing is at. Looks like plenty of places to camp around here. There's some flat spots right over in there. So I'm gonna keep motivating on. Like I say, I've crossed 2 of those little ditches about like that, and every one of them's got water running in it right now. Somewhere around mile 3, I was thinking, I remember reading. I had to get my notes back out and look that there's supposed to be a pretty clear flowing spring. So that's what I'm kind of looking before I stop this morning. Finally getting a little heat in the body and warming up. It's cold enough you can see your breath, and them clear open areas had frost on the ground, so it's kind of cold this morning. So, alrighty, let's keep it moving. Trail's been muddy in a place or two, but that's going to be expected with the showers and stuff we've had through last week. But the trail's been really good, really good. Yeah, there's some trees blowed down. As I get, might be across the trail. Maybe not. All right, here we go. Alrighty, there's mile 3. We're just clicking right along, so everything's running good. Loving the trail markers out here on mileage. Mileage with the 3 and the Texas star right above it. That's pretty cool, guys. Whoever comes with that idea was awesome. So, been going down this drainage here. Like I say, it's full of sand, so it's not holding water anywhere. Places that's got clay in it, you'll see water surface. So far, so good. Just kind of easing along here. That's kind of the way the hike's been so far to this part. Really like it in here. We finally got away from the road. Didn't have near as much automobile noise. Alrighty, let's just keep motivating along. Just past mile 3. I don't see any. There probably got to be some water trapped in the pool in there somewhere. But all kinds of little spots like this. A person could get a tent up if they needed to. Had plenty of places to hammock, of course. Alrighty, look there. Yum yum. That tree's eating that old trail marker, ain't he? Alrighty. Here we go. Okay, come to another trailhead. Parking lot number 2. Okay, Bethel Road, 0.2 miles. West Fork Trail goes off that way. I think we're going this way. There is a blaze with a black stripe, so I'm thinking this way. So if not, you'll see me back on here going, yeah, I was the wrong way. So, all right. Yeah, there's a pocket of water in here. Alrighty, let's get up the steps and motivate along. Yeah, did I miss it or not? Oh, this is a double arrow. It's a double arrow. Double arrow. Well, that's hard this morning. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is Bethel Road, I believe is what they called this one. There's a parking lot for trailhead number 2. Alright, so now we're going into the only wilderness area of the trail, is what I understand. So, you're entering a wilderness area. Dead trees are a natural part of the wilderness, but they can be dangerous. Yep. Don't camp under or around dead trees. Appreciate the information. Alrighty. Oop. Oop. Let's keep moving. Alright, put the camera away. Although we fall down the mud. Alright, just came past had a group of about 20 scouts walking in past me, so That'd been a loud camp to be around. We're still moving along pretty good. So, oh, there we go. I always think about those boards when I go step on them, because sometimes they are slick. Alrighty, we're still cruising along. Finally starting to warm up a little bit on my old hands and what have you. Yep, it's nice and clear. Oop, sorry about the swings. No, it's a trail. If the water's flowing, you go up there and cross on the log, what it looks like. That's what they got that for. Alright, now we can step across right here. Onward we go. Okay. The all four of the spring's pretty good water. I still had well, you supposed to say 2 liters. I just take a couple of drinks out of one bottle, but I wanted to tank up on be sure the belly was full of water. Make sure I was hydrated good this morning. I kept moving on because that sure makes a difference in the way you feel. I guess that's a 4-wheeler service road into this area, maybe. We even just kind of sideline it down through here. So, still pretty cool. Alrighty. Beautiful walk this morning. Alrighty, just past mile marker 5. So, 5.1 I guess is what we're at. I'm sure hiking trails that way. Looks like we're headed to parking lot number 3, or trailhead number 3. And, zero clean out for some reason. So, alrighty. Sand Branch Trail turns down that way. Between here and parking lot 2, I guess it was, over there. If it's been raining any at all, you just will get ready to get wet feet. It's drained off pretty good. There were several holes you got to walk around up there, unless you just want to plow right on through it. But first day I was going to, put the effort in to keep my feet dry. As it gets on down, the days tick on off here. Probably be not worrying about the wet feet. I'm just going to say it's part of life. You can go through it. See, like right there, I'm having to jump up here on the side. It's not like you're going to be soaking wet, but it is going to be creeping over into the shoes. Edge of my feet is kind of wet right now from a couple of little spots. So, all right. There's a mud hole, but right now it's got water in it, so it's a water source. Look out! Look out! Whew. Thought I was going down. Get the first fall in right off the bat on the trail. Them roots are slick. Alrighty. Let's keep them moving and grooving. We're still doing pretty good. I think it's getting around maybe 9:30 or so. I don't know. Somewhere in there. Maybe 10. Probably 10. Well, as I entered this area, I thought, well, this is kind of different down in here. I'm gonna pop the camera out and come up on one of these big boardwalks. So pretty nice. Through here. And it looks like this dude gets lots of water on it, so this could be a real blessing at sometimes to the year, couldn't it? So seeing lots of water. We'll see how it gets on the other end. I may be wading all that water, but it is what it is. Part of the trail. Trail maintenance has been really good up through here. This past a bunch of big stuff has been cut up. Got off the trail and out of the way. Alrighty. Looks like we're going to hit another boardwalk up here. Yeah, it sure looks like this is a flood zone for sure. Like temperature's finally coming up. The sun's come up now, so it's a little bit easier on the bulb. Not quite as cold. Alrighty, sure thankful for the boardwalks. Makes life easy. Alright, here we go. Well, there we are. It says we're leaving the wilderness area. So, that's internet back again. That's the other side of the sign. So, I guess 5.6, something like that. Crossing this forest road. That's pretty up there through the pines, isn't it? Alrighty, so we're heading back across here into the woods. Everything kind of changes up again. So we got this gate for some reason. Not sure why that's there, but it's there. And trees with white stripes around them. For some reason. Must be a boundary marker, I guess. I don't know. So, maybe out here they do control burns and there they don't do control burns, because this is sure a whole lot more open than what I was in. So, maybe. Man, ain't they pretty? Those are pretty pines in there. That's a party pine tree. How about that? Okay. So when you hike solo by yourself, you start to entertain yourself. So stupid sayings and stuff starts coming to the head. Alrighty. So onward we go. Well, I didn't get 10 by 10, but I got 7 by 10, so I think that's doing pretty good for me. First day out, 7 miles by 10 o'clock. So trail's been pretty cruisy. After we came out of that wilderness area, past mile 7, just marked right back there. Trail kind of changes scenery again. Now it's a little more open out in this area. Hopefully you guys can see that. Man, it's beautiful though. I'm really liking this scenery. I try to make it a habit of not comparing trails to each other, because each one of them's got its own beauty and uniqueness. So very pretty walk through here. Really liking this for sure. That wilderness area, it could be Could be a mud bog through there. Definitely wet feet, and sometimes it took some work dodging the hose, but it's doable. Alrighty, we're just cruising along now. Just past mile 7. Man, right out there on that little point be a perfect little campground for the night. And that sandy creek got a little water running in it, so I don't know how long it stays in there. Alrighty, here we go. Well, there we are at mile 8. I've just been snapping pictures before. Little bridge across. We're headed up that way. Very beautiful walk through here. Very beautiful. So, but onward we go. Alrighty, we're walking up to the parking lot 2, I guess it is, or 3. I don't know. It's one of the parking lots. I'll get up and take a picture of it. Lots of cars there. Lot number 1 and Farm to Market Road number 2. So, okay, let's get up here and get a picture of the sign, and we'll cross the road and keep moving. I got a group fixing to take off. Alrighty, there we go. Just crossed the highway or Farm to Market Road and past Trailhead 3. It looks like they have been in here with a machine, of course, grinding up the underbrush. That's kind of interesting how they done that. Whether they decided not to burn it, kill the underbrush out, see if the pine saplings come up, or what they're trying to promote to grow in here. Kind of interesting as I walk through here. I don't see any small saplings coming up like you normally would with this stand of pine. So that's kind of interesting. All right, we got about another mile and some change, and I'll be at the 10-mile mark, and that's going to be my pack off break, sit on my butt. There we are, 2 o'clock, mile 10. And it is, what time is it? It is 11:04, so 10 by 11, I guess that's all right. Pretty good for me anyway. Okay, we're going to take the pack off and take a little break. Okay, took a little 30-minute break. Moving on. I've had 2 groups pass me. I got one pretty good sized Boy Scout troop ahead of me, so I have to see where they go tonight to camp. Or maybe moving on farther, but we'll see. Alrighty, I finally got past the Boy Scout train. In the process of passing them, I passed mile 11, so moving on, looking for number 12. Trail's been pretty cruisy through this part, and you pretty much kind of set your pace and set underneath in there. I kind of picked up speed to get ahead of them, and they were stopping and looking, as you can just imagine. They were hiking their hike and enjoying themselves, so that's the way it works. So we just crossed another road here. I hear cars coming already. Alrighty, past that road up there, I dropped off down in this low area again. And palm fronds, I think is what they call those. Miniature palm trees or bushes, I don't know. We don't have those in Oklahoma. Beats me. But I guess the area must have to be just right for them to grow. This is the second and third time I've seen them in a low area. Pretty cool. Man, loving the Lone Star Trail. It's been a pretty cruisy and just sure enough enjoyable walk. Alrighty, so Little Lake Creek Loop. Let's put a sign up here that says 10th half mile. Up that way, campsite. Which I see all kinds of campsites around here. Just have to watch the water. Lone Star Trail off this way. Alright, let's go get it. Now first look at this, oh man, we're gonna get wet now. Here's boardwalk. Okay. Muddy getting to it, but we can get to it. Well, there's mile 13. Still cruising along. I guess I went past 12. I think 12's down there in a mud hole. So around 12, there's a creek in there. Sand Creek, I believe, might be the name of it. It's muddy through there. So it might have been in there and I just didn't see it hopping around all the mud holes. Still moving though, so we're doing good. Let's head to Lake Conroe, which is 16. What time is it there? Hang on, just a sec. Be right back. It's 12:44. I was headed for Lake Conroe at 16.5 and a mile 13. So I may back off. Don't just kind of stroll along. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Been moving pretty good. I'm getting a little tired though, of course. First day out on the trail. I don't want to push myself too hard, but I think I've done pretty good. Just want to wake up in the morning and not be able to move. So I don't know. We'll see what time it is when we get there and kind of assess the situation. Well, crossing the pipeline and the road at the same time. I'll let you see off down through the forest there a little ways. That's pretty cool. So, man, the trails have been marked really well. You come to these crossings, there's really not a whole lot of guessing which way to turn or go. So, that's been pretty nice. Navigation's been pretty easy. So after we come up out of the bottom area of that creek and climbed up, and the trail's been really cruisy again. A couple little bridges in there crossing those washes, which we're very thankful for those, because those would, or you can get across them, but it's like sliding down the bank and cat claw up the other side. Those drainages are not that wide, but they are straight down almost. So very thankful for the bridges. You know, looks like it's got a little trail trimming going on it. A little weed whacking. Alrighty, so we're just still cruising along here. Looking for that 14 mark. Kind of keep moving. Okay, looks like we got a little road walk. Short one, so Lone Star Trail up that way. And So let's cruise over here and find the trailhead. Alrighty, up the road we go. Okay, just up the gravel road and to the pavement, back in the woods we go. There we go, mile 15. Oops. Mile 15, so another mile and a half. Will be to where my target was for the day. Knees are getting a little angry with me for some reason, so I'll pull up there and get the pack off at least and go another 3.5, I think it is, to the next reliable water source. But man, I'm seeing water all over the place. Yeah, I could filter that and be just fine. Well, here we are, fixing to cross road 1375. So this is the road Miss Charlotte brought me in on, I believe. So trailhead number 6 is across the street, so it looks like we're going to cross right over there and go in the woods. Alright, busy little road. We made the cross for a 2-lane highway, so you got some traffic on it for sure. Okay, we still got another mile walk, it looks like. So a little after 2 o'clock, I'm thinking. So we'll see what we stay there tonight or not. We'll see. Legs are sure enough getting tired, so long day for the first day out. Okay, lot number 6, right over there. It's full. Ooh, I they're going another way. All right, let's go up here. It's supposed to be when we first see the lake up here. It's supposed to be a good campsite. We'll see. We may be walking another 4 miles too, so who knows. Well, there's mile 16. So, just still cruising along. Alright, let's get up and see if we can find the lake and decide whether we want to hold up or go on.